second of two matchups between the two teams. As you can see, Milwaukee won the first matchup by a score of 4-2. That was back on February the 5th. Charles-Olivier Roussel with a game-winning goal in that one.
2 points in that game.
So the Bulldogs really need to build off the momentum that they gained from Tuesday's victory and put a run together. Shot goes wide of the net by Taylor Beck, the native of St. Catharines. Pattern in there battling down low with Vinny Sapinore, and the puck comes free, and Martin St-Pierre touches one off, and here's Chouinard. He'll fire one in wide of the net, but that will put Blunden in motion. Down low for Gabriel Dumont. He was checked smartly on the play by Roussel, and Milwaukee tries to break it up, but the pass missed, and it's fired right back in by St-Pierre. Roussel is back, sends one around, kept in by Drew Schistel. He reverses one to St-Pierre on the half boards, down low for Blunden. Dumont to the front of the net. Mike Blunden carrying the mail. Dumont try to wrap shot. Blunden with a wraparound on the backhand, and there's a penalty coming up on the play. Good pressure by the Hamilton Bulldogs. Milwaukee picking up a penalty. Hamilton to the power play.
Hooking is going to be the call here. 2 minutes and 21 seconds into the first period. And a good shift there by Blunden, St-Pierre, and Dumont. Hamilton power play, Steve, currently ranking towards the bottom of the AHL rankings.
A little bit of a generous assessment of Hamilton's power play woes.
In fact, the team is 30th in goals scored at 2.35 per game. And Charles-Olivier Roussel is the player whistled for hooking.
Ford will send the Hamilton power play deep and in to try and provide some harassment, and doing a successful job is Mark Van Gilder. This is his 300th game tonight as a Milwaukee Admiral. So Nathan Boyu often quarterbacks the power play, and he carries the puck inside the Milwaukee zone, peeling back to wait for his teammates to get into position. Thomas loses the battle on the half boards, and the puck is shot down the ice by Scott Valentine. Boyu is back again. Boyu, the lone defenseman with 4 forwards, as Mason Hour tried a spin move that didn't work. Thomas hit a skate, and it's Beck trying to split Andrighetto and Boyu, and Beck now will kill some time firing it to open ice. Here's a shot coming, big save made by Tokarski as Brian Rodney rifled a shot.
Admirals 12th in the American Hockey League, Steve, and shorthanded goals with 7.
And Milwaukee is just controlling things right now as Beck, who's done a wonderful job killing the penalty, will send it down the ice, and Hamilton has just 40 seconds remaining on this power play.
Penalty kill that sits in the middle, literally, of the AHL rankings. Milwaukee at 15th at 82.5, and the Dog power play, as we mentioned, 29th out of 30 teams at 12.9%, and have not generated a shot so far on this man advantage.
Toussaint will send the Hamilton power play back. In fact, the best opportunity has gone to the Milwaukee Admirals. Here's St-Pierre, latter stages of this power play. Touched behind LeBlanc and back to St-Pierre. He tries to send one down low. Ford is in the way. Blunden was trying to work it free. St-Pierre banks it smartly back. Penalty's about to expire. Here's Gabriel Dumont, and it's lost, and here's Roussel out of the penalty box, and he's got a breakaway. Roussel waiting with a move. Great save made by Tokarski.
Austin Watson, who had stripped Dumont of that puck and sent Roussel in on the breakaway. Tokarski with the stop his team needs.
Austin Watson, who really, Norm, built himself as a two-way forward, especially when he got dealt to the London Knights as its icing charge to Hamilton in the latter stages of his OHL career.
And Watson is +6 so far this year, 35 points in 61 games. And that's one of those plays that you hope for as the penalty killing team, to have that player step out of the box at just that right moment. But Tokarski stays deep in the net, waits out Roussel, and makes the stop.
So Roussel, who had the game-winning goal, another penalty coming up till Milwaukee as Natanen bats it towards Tarnaski, so Hamilton will get the second power play opportunity of the period.
Well, Justin Courtnall is going to draw the penalty. The draw is one in the Hamilton zone, and he gets a little bit of steam trying to get through the neutral zone, but he gets hooked by the Milwaukee Admiral player. Looks like it's Patrick Celine who's going to take a seat, so another power play opportunity for Hamilton. A chance to get themselves on the board and a much-needed lead.
And hasn't really this been the game story of the season for the Hamilton Bulldogs? Getting power play opportunities, and their fine line between success and failure has been the power play, hasn't it?
Absolutely.
But a second opportunity for Hamilton on the power play. Here's Sven Andragetto. Masonauer is stick handling smartly, looking for Borneval. Nice move by Borneval, got it back to Boyu. Time and space, goes to Masonauer with a move, slides one out front to Boyu. He missed the net, Borneval scores! It was a shooting gallery, and Borneval was the one who hit the nets, and it's 1-0 Hamilton.
Michael Borneval down for a weekend visit to Hamilton, a 3-game conditioning stint, and he's going to cash in. Good play by Milwaukee. I think it was 29. Mark Van Gilder, who knocked Masonauer away from that loose puck. But it finally comes to Borneval, who's able to bury it into the wide open net. The Dogs get themselves a 1-0 lead.
And the power play, Norm, that both of us are somewhat guilty of maligning produces.
Hey, we're just pointing out the facts.
Tarnaski backhands one in. Goes out to play to Hamilton. More pressure now. Trying to clear this. Woodish comes out. Tosenyo drops it back. Tento has to get back in his own zone. Tarnaski forechecking. Give it away. Schistel will feel back towards his own blue line. Now make the turn and get it to Justin Courtnall. And Courtnall trying to make a move, pulling his way down the half boards, finally shooting it in, where it's picked up by Liambus. Natten in there with a bump on the tough guy for the Admirals, and Tarnaski, the tough guy for Hamilton, is throwing his weight around, and we got a fight. And you could see this, it was an 18-wheeler on the 401, Norm. Liambus and Tarnaski.
Resident tough guys for both teams. Liambus with 226 penalty minutes. Michael Liambus became well known for a hit 4 years ago in the Ontario Hockey League that jeopardized a young man's career.
That was Ben Finelli, who just finished his overage year with Kitchener. Liambus was suspended for what was then the rest of his Ontario Hockey League career, and that was a tussle, Norm, between two heavyweights, Tarnaski and Liambus. And as we size that up, we'll go downstairs to Reed Duffy. Reed?